Welcome to Cosmic Compass, where we explore the wonders of space and uncover the stories written across the stars. In each episode, we journey through the cosmos together, discovering planets, unraveling mysteries, and asking questions about our place in the universe. So let's set our course and begin today's exploration. Imagine looking at the sun and noticing a tiny dark dot gliding across its surface. That dot isn't dust on your lens, it's an entire planet, Mercury, making its rare journey in front of the sun. On the 11th of November 2019, such a transit took place, a phenomenon visible from Earth with the right equipment. In today's journey, let's explore what a transit really is, why Mercury's crossings are so rare, how you can observe them safely, and when and where they can be seen. A transit happens when one celestial body passes directly in front of another from our perspective. The closer body appears too small to completely block the more distant one. Think of it this way: when the moon moves across the sun, we witness an eclipse because the moon is large enough in our sky to cover the solar disk. But when it comes to Mercury or Venus, these planets are much too small to eclipse the sun. Instead, they appear as tiny silhouettes drifting across its blazing face. Why only Mercury and Venus? Because they are the only planets with orbits closer to the Sun than Earth's. When Earth, Mercury, or Venus and the Sun line up perfectly, we call it an inferior conjunction. Now, here's something interesting. The closer a planet is to the Sun, the shorter its year. Mercury, for instance, takes just 89 Earth days to complete one orbit. You might assume that with Mercury moving so quickly, transits should happen often, perhaps several times a year. But the reality is different. Planetary orbits are not perfectly flat. Each orbit is slightly tilted compared to the plane of the solar system. These small angles, combined with vast distances, mean that Mercury usually passes above or below the Sun from our viewpoint. Only occasionally does the alignment work out, so that Mercury crosses directly in front of the solar disk. With Venus, the timing is highly predictable. Pairs of transits occur 8 years apart, followed by a gap of more than a century. Sadly, if you missed the most recent Venus transit, you'll never see another in your lifetime. Mercury, however, follows a different rhythm. On average, about 13 transits occur each century, and here's a fascinating detail: they only ever happen in May or November. That's it. So if we miss one, we might find ourselves waiting over a decade for the next chance. So let's say you wanted to observe this phenomenon. How could you do it safely? The first option is to join a local astronomy club. Enthusiasts are usually eager to share their telescopes and equipment on occasions like this, and it's often the safest and most social way to experience the event. If you prefer doing it yourself, you'll need a telescope fitted with a proper solar filter. Looking at the sun without protection is dangerous, and no spectacle is worth risking your eyesight. Some people also use the special eclipse glasses that were popular during solar eclipses. But Mercury is so small that you would need sharp eyes to notice it this way. Another creative method is to project the sun's image. With a pair of binoculars, a sheet of thick card to block stray light, and a second sheet placed about 30 centimeters behind the lenses, you can create a bright, safe projection of the sun. If conditions are good, Mercury will appear as a tiny moving dot on that disk. Remember, though, never look through the binoculars directly at the sun. The projection is your window. The transit of November 2019 began at 12:35 UTC. Observers across Europe, Africa, and the Middle East saw it first. As Earth rotated, the view shifted westward, allowing people in the Americas to witness it later in the day. But not everyone was so fortunate. For most of Asia, Russia and Australasia, the event remained invisible. Interestingly, at the South Pole, conditions were perfect to watch the entire transit from start to finish. It's a reminder of how location on Earth shapes our view of the cosmos. Events like Mercury's transit may seem subtle, a small dot drifting across a bright star, but they connect us to the mechanics of the solar system in a powerful way. For just a few hours, we can see with our own eyes the orbital dance that usually exists only in diagrams and textbooks. It's a chance not just to observe, but to marvel at how precise and dynamic our cosmic neighbourhood truly is. Today's exploration was made possible thanks to Squarespace, a platform that gives anyone the tools to create beautiful professional websites with ease. Whether you're building a portfolio, sharing your passion, or starting something new, their templates and features make it simple. If you'd like to try it, head over to squarespace.com, Cosmic Compass, for a free trial and use the code to get 10% off your first purchase. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to Cosmic Compass so you won't miss future journeys through space. A huge thank you to those who support the channel. It truly makes this possible. Until next time, let's keep exploring the universe together. The universe is vast, filled with events, both grand and subtle, and every one of them has a story to tell. Here at Cosmic Compass, we're just beginning to uncover them. If you enjoyed this journey, join us again as we continue to explore the secrets of space. Until next time, let's keep our eyes on the stars and our curiosity alive.